I wasn't expecting you. Welcome to the Craft House. It's Saturday night. Your Saturday night begins right here. Oh yeah, this is the Craft House. And this is such a fun show because we get to welcome all of our crafty friends into the studio, including each and every one of you guys at home, which is super exciting. And I've got a great crafty friend with me in the studio. Debbie is here. Debbie, what an exciting couple of hours we've got planned.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been so. Let me just have a breather just for a minute, because I've literally hot-footed it from back again. It's been a fabulous day. I feel like it's been a cracking day. We were just saying that game just feels like ages ago, doesn't it, though, Joe? We played a game at 12 o'clock today, and it feels like it were 2 days ago. But we've had a cracking day. Do you know what, though? Can I just say I'm so excited about this show. I don't care how tired I am. I'm just so excited about this show because of the lovely crafty guests. I'm getting quite emotional thinking about it because I've not seen her for ages. So I'm like, compose yourself, Debbie, compose yourself, because I've got such an exciting guest. I'm really, really, really looking forward to seeing her gorgeous. I can see her actually on the screen. I can see her gorgeous face there. So I'm really excited that Sarah's going to be joining us. Oh, I love dearly. She will always hold a special place in my heart, and I'm going to stop before I start blubbering. I'm going to be crying in a minute.
Thanks for coming to Debbie's TED Talk. Debbie's got loads of inspirational demos lined up for you as well, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. It's all things alphabet in this show, which is fantastic. I want to dive right in and share with you a couple of the items that are coming your way. Alphabets are fantastic. You guys know this because it means personalization. It means that you can really create something very, very special with your projects. This is the left fold alphabet, which is one of the most recent launches of alphabet. It does what it says on the tin. It actually leaves the alphabet connected on the left side here. So it gives them lots of dimension, lots of texture, loads of interest, and a great deal on these as well. What you're actually going to get in here is you're going to get the left fold alphabet, which is this set just here. You're also going to receive the numbers. So you've got your letters, you've got your numbers, you've got your ampersand in there as well. And then what we've got is an awesome collection of stamps and dies that you're going to be able to use with this collection and absolutely use it away from this collection too. This one here is your joyful birthday. And you're going to get in there as well the heartfelt wishes. £59 or $70. Platinum members are looking at £47 or $56, which is brilliant, brilliant value for money. Now, loads of different alphabets on the show for you. What I definitely urge you to do is pop yourself over to the website, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.au. Click the shop the show button and have a look at absolutely everything. Now, I kind of like an alphabet, but what we've actually done is the balloon alphabets were really popular. But what we then decided to launch was these awesome balloon sentiments. So everything you know and loved about the balloon alphabets, but put together in pre-configured sentiments. You're going to get the die itself, which is fantastic. You get the stamp that lays over the die cut, but then also embellishing stamp sentiments in there so you can create your own sentiment, which is brilliant. So you've got love, you're also going to get birthday, friend, hello, you have thanks, happy, as well as congrats, and you're also going to get baby in there as well. Now what you're also going to get in here is another set of stamps and dies which creates this. So it's like all the added little embellishments that go with it. These are your essentials. That's not where it ends. I know, shut the warehouse door. We are throwing everything at this deal because you're also going to get a $12.99 worth of everyday celebrations. It's a 12 by 12 size and it really is a great versatile all-round paper pad for you, which is fantastic. So it's great that you're getting all of that in there included. It is great value, as I said, $67.83 or $85.05. It's not far off a half-price deal for Club Inspire Platinum members, and it is the lowest price you've seen it at, which is fantastic. Don't forget also about the bonus points weekend. It is your penultimate day to take to take advantage of that. £25 or dollars spent gets you 50 bonus points. Spend £50 or dollars, you get 100 bonus points, and spend £75 or dollars, you get 150 bonus points. So that's always a nice little cherry on top, isn't it? I want to quickly, there is so much on this show, I'm going to quickly whiz through most of it because there's loads in here. We've got the alphabet for you. It's the shadow alphabet. These are fantastic because they're really modern, and the aperture on here means you can do loads with them. £40 or $66. You may want to also go for the numbers to go with that as well. We've got the numbers along with the ampersand there for you, $17.50 or $28. Do you want to make a statement? Well, we've got something for you if you do. These are our individual make a statement stamp and die sets, which are fantastic. These are on a multi-buy for you as well, which is awesome. So you can get any three of these for £15 or $20, which is any three for $12 or $16 as a platinum member. These have been so busy in the pre-sales, $15.28 or $21.58. They're a small mini alphabet for you. You also get the outer cutting edge as well. You've got the uppercase and the lowercase, $15.28 or $21.58, which is fantastic. We are going to start off with the blues, but before we do that, I mean, I feel like I can't give her an intro now after, you know, Debbie, it's almost a This Is Your Lifestyle introduction there. But we do have on the line the lovely Sarah. How are you, Sarah?
Hi. Hi.
Oh, Sarah, oh, it's so lovely to see you.
You're
I promise I'm not going to get emotional. I got a little bit emotional then, but it's lovely to see you, and thank you for joining us today. You've really, really made me week, me month, me year even, because it's just lovely to have you on show. It really, truly is. But we need to know more, Sarah, because there's got to be people out there that don't know who you are, how we know each other, even though I have said a few times. But yeah, just come on, tell us more. Who are you and what do you do and all that kind of jazz?
Well, we joined the company at the same time.
We did.
Nearly 5 years ago.
It is indeed coming up to 5 years, Joe.
At the Chesterfield store, and I'm the manager of the Chesterfield store at the moment. But when I first joined, I was the assistant manager. So we've gone on a bit of a journey together, haven't we, Debbie? So
we have, yeah, we have. Oh, I can feel myself going again. Debbie, get a grip, get a grip. I know I'm live on telly, keep forgetting. But honestly, we have been on a journey together. It was 5 years ago that you came into my life. And I mean, it's just lovely to be where we are today. You'll be manager at store. And I love the store. I can't wait for you to reopen. When all this madness has ended, I can't wait to come over and see all you guys. Are they all watching? Are all the team watching today?
I hope so. I told them to watch. Well, I have to watch.
So if they're all there, Catherine, Wendy, Leslie, Alison, everybody else, the two Alisons, but Carol and everyone else who's there, I hope you're all watching. I do hope you're watching. I haven't missed anybody. Have I missed someone?
It feels like there's definitely a bit of a love-in then going on over at the Chesterfield store. Everyone's feeling the love. May I say, Sarah, we are blown away by your choice of lighting this evening as well.
I thought I could practice purple.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks fantastic. Right, we're going to let Debbie compose herself. And Sarah, we're going to be dropping in on you lots as we go through the show, if that's okay. You're going to be showing us some of your craftiness as we go. How does that sound?
That sounds great.
Brilliant. Right, very, very busy start to this show already. Loads of you saying hi. I would really love in this show to see lots of photos. Maybe we're going to have a little bit of decision about what those photos are. Let's have a little think about it for about 10 minutes, Debbie. What do you think? And then we'll get some pictures sent in. We won't do dogs and cats because Charlotte has a meltdown. We get so many pictures, hundreds when we do that. We'll have a little think about what we want to see. But whilst we do that then, Debbie, how do you fancy kicking us off this evening?
Oh, I think we'll start with the balloon sentiments, because I love these. Now, when we first started, we did an alphabet balloon sentiments. Now, these are going to work in conjunction with that as well, so you can really do some spot-on personalisation. But what we thought we'd do with these is give you an extra little element where we've formed a word for you. So I absolutely love these. I'm going to show you a few samples, and it is all about the alphabets. I'm not going to apologise. Today's been a great day for it, but it's all about the alphabets. And you can see just how fabulous these are. You can spell whatever it is that you want with the normal alphabets, but with these, they've already been put together for you, which is why I love them. Oh, it's almost like I did that on a purpose then. The love. We've got that birthday one as well in there. And we've got the numbers in there. And you can really start to add. I love this one, Joe. What about making and designing your own little party bags?
Oh,
Why
cute.
go out and buy them when you can make your own? And that one I absolutely love. Everything from the party is in there. And also you've got those extra elements too. What about using them with other elements in your crafty stash? This was one of those template ones that we did. Do you remember the stencil ones
yes,
with the
I remember
dies?
those.
So we've combined the two together, and then that gorgeous paper in the background there. But there's just lots and lots of ways that you can use these in lots of different style cards. Look at that glorious one. That's absolutely fabulous. But there is so many ways you can use these. The words themselves spell out exactly what you need them to spell. And I thought that's where we'd start, if you didn't mind, Joe.
Absolutely.
Shall
Let's
we?
dive right in, Debbie, in that case.
Okay then, so should we start with your demo?
Yes.
Right, come on then, let's go in. I'm going in with friend, because my gorgeous friend Sarah's on the show with us today. Sorry, Joe, you are my friend too. You are my friend. It's almost like I've pushed you to one side there, Joe. Just pushed you to one
Am I joking?
And I'm also going to use as well, do you know the balloon sentiments one? So we've got a couple here that we're going to use. I love this one. This one just has got the cutest designs on here from that lovely balloon. Now,
Is that a giraffe or a dog?
did you know, I was just going to say to you.
Because that's a very long, that's
For me, it's a giraffe.
the Alaskan long-necked terrier or something like that.
It is, isn't it? Now, you could do a little bit of masking if you wanted and cut his neck off completely and shove his little head down. So it could be a little dog if you wanted. Entirely up to you how you want to use it. Me personally, though, it's a lovely giraffe. But each single stamp set has got its own matching die, which makes it really, really handy to have. And these on themselves work really beautifully as well, Joe. You've just got the added choice there. You can add the design in or you can keep it nice and straight. Again, just so easy to use. And it's just a case of what are you going to spell? Well, what are you going to spell? What are you going to stamp it with? We know we don't need to spell anything because it's been spelled out for us. You can tell I've been working all day, can't you, Joe? Right, so there we go. So I'm just going to pop that onto my stamping platform there. And I'm going to use, oh, we'll have a bit of crushed velvet. Yeah, crushed velvet quick dry we're going in with. Just checking my ink pads, Joe, after the fiasco from earlier on. But we'll give that a nice little cover. And then all I'm going to do is...
So, can we just quickly cut back to Debbie in full vision?
Full vision?
Because I've had a comment. Someone's really laughing at your low-tack tape flapping in the fan to the right-hand side of you. Look at your tape going in the fan.
I didn't even notice it.
Victoria says, I'm just cracking up at that tape flapping in the wind from the fan.
Someone's got really good eyes there.
have.
I never even noticed that, Joe. But can I just explain? It's been a beautiful day. I don't know where you are in the world, but it's been a beautiful day up here at Newton Aycliffe, and it's incredibly warm inside this studio. So I've had fans? We've had fans blowing from every direction, from the side, up from above, round the back, just to try and keep me... Now, Sarah will tell you I do get really hot-blooded very quickly anyway. I used to be the one that run around the store half naked. Well, not really half naked. Not really half naked.
Let's cut back to Sarah. Sarah, can you talk about Debbie's state of undress in the store? Just clear this up.
I just used to get hot. I were always hot, weren't I, Sarah? I were always hot. Hot and bothered. I'd be the one with fans blowing on me or standing outside to go and grab some fresh air.
Thank God we've got aircon.
Yeah. Yeah, because nobody'd let me put it on though, Sarah. What did they used to moan if I had it on when I were teaching a class? So I'd just go and turn it off and I'd be there lathered with sweat pouring off every little orifice. Oh dear. Tell you what, let's get back to the demonstration.
Yeah, let's. Oh
dear. Now then. Just kind of bringing it back to the moment for a second. I've stamped out my lovely friend. However, what we've got on here are these fabulous dies that fit over there. Now, there's two ways that you can do this. You can actually die cut first and then stamp into it if you want. What you just need to do, though, if you are doing this method, you just need to make sure... Let me just take my tape off there for a second. Just make sure that you're not going... Can you see there, Joe, where I've got a little bit of purple coming through? Make sure you've gone over over the whole part there. So I think I'm quietly confident with that one, that's in the right place. Now these are, even though they're still quite a nice substantial die, they will go through your smaller machines. So things like your Mini. And let's just bring in one of our mini platforms here for a second. And these will go through your Mini, they'll go through all your other machines as well. You could do a little bit of a production run and cut out a few at the same time.
Oh, great idea.
And if you're using your bigger machines, can you imagine on your Pro? You could use a lot in one fell swoop. You could use the whole lot, stick them on your Pro plate, and you're going to be able to create lots and lots of these all ready to go. And you can see now how lovely that's cut out the word friend. And I do love these. I think they're absolutely fabulous. And again, you could stamp this with your pigment inks and add your clear embossing powder to them to create that lovely enamelled effect. You could double, triple do that, where you get that beautiful smooth enamelled finish.
Oh, I love
but
that,
honestly,
Debbie.
I do love that technique. I really do. I think it's so gorgeous. But all I've done with this, Joe, is I'm just going to fast forward this on. I've attached some twine round the back of each
lovely
one
idea.
of those. And it just gives it a nice little feature. Bearing in mind, though, we've got the stamps on here that have got all these features. If you wanted to just stamp straight onto it, you could use these as well. It's entirely up to you. And they've got quite a lot of different styles. You've got a lovely curvy one, a lovely, well, they're both nice and curly ones there, a nice straight one on there, a really nice long one on there as well. So you could use all of those. But I just preferred for this one, Joe, I thought, well, have a little piece of string behind there. So it's some twine. And again, you'll find some things like that on the website. And what I'm going to do is I'm making myself a little bit of a diorama card here. I've already done with that gorgeous paper pad. Is that paper pad included in that price?
It's included in the price, Debbie. Yeah,
Good
it is available
grief.
on its own as well, individually. If you want to go for it alone, you can. But yes, it is in the bundle. I think a lot of people are restocking on that paper pad.
Honestly, that is a phenomenal, phenomenal price. Now, I'm going to give you the measurements of this. This is an 11 by 6 in size. I've actually made it a little bit chunky on the side this time. Normally, I do like an inch and an inch, but I've gone really chunky by taking a couple of inches in, then half an inch on both sides, and I've done that on 4 pieces of cardstock. But I used one of our nesting dies to create this lovely little aperture. So again, all I'm going to do is just stick that onto the end of the card, and then I'm going to repeat that on the other side as well. So I'm going to pop a little bit of tape just down here, and again, just keep it nice and flush. You can use wet glue, you can use your double-sided tape, you can use your red liner tape, but of course you can use the super strong adhesive there, and it still folds nice and flat as well. So even though it's got that little bit of a dome feature, it still does fold nice and flat. You just tuck those pieces in, or you could simply stretch that out as well. So it's a nice little feature there. I've already cut myself of some of the words on here. So let's pop this on. We'll start adding this up. 3D cloud glue, that's what you're looking for, Debbie. So I'm going to put your on one side, and then I'm going to put my, and then we're going to have best, and then we're going to put the word friend. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go slightly over that aperture there. So I'm just going to put a little bit of chunky glue this side and chunky glue that side, pop it across there, and then I'm going to bring and tie these up together. Now, before I do, I'm just going to give them a little twist. So just bring them down, twist them slightly. And then I just want them to...
lovely effect, Debbie.
Oh, thank you. I just want to anchor it with something, which presents... We've got presents on that celebration set, so let me just bring that back in again. And I've just stamped directly using the stamp onto some of the pattern cardstock, and then use the die to cut that out. And that literally is going to hold that into place. So I'm just going to pop me... I'll give it its proper title, 3D cloud glue. And then we've also got these lovely balloons as well, Joe, which I just think are really fabulous. Like I said, you could use it with the, you could use the plain cardstock to do this effect, or you could use the stamp and the dies at the same time. But you can see how nice they look when they're done individually. And I'm just going to pop those on, but I'm going to tie those up, and they're going to come in that middle. So let's give that a little twinkle round. Let me lift that off for a second, put them all under there. So just pop them underneath, and then I'm just going to take my scissors and just tie that all round together, and then just pop that down, let that dry, and there you go. You've got yourself a lovely diorama card, all with
Beautiful.
wait a minute, you're my best friend.
How adorable. Really lovely.
I did it with our little Sarah in mind. Of course I did. I love her to bits. She knows how much I love her to bits. We might not see each other every day, might not work with each other every day like we used to do, but oh, gosh, she's just such a dear friend. I love her to bits. I really do.
That's fabulous. If you want to get your hands on that, maybe you want to replicate that exact card, absolutely you can do that by grabbing these stamps and dies, and they are fantastic value. So you'd be looking at about £100, just under £100, over $120, but today a great discount. Now you're getting, remember, the word in the stamp and in the die as well, so you can cut this out, and there's so much texture already stamped into there, and then the ability to then build up the rest of the sentiment for you as well. You've got them in a really wonderful range of versatile sentiments, which is really fantastic. Thanks, happy, you can put two together as well. No reason why you can't use a couple of these on the same project. So they're your sentiments. That's what you're getting in there firstly. Then you're going to get all of those embellishments that we just talked about as well. And here you can see all of those embellishing elements. So you've got the stamps here, and then you've got the dies to enable you to cut those out. Yes, you'll use these with the balloon sentiments. You can definitely use them away from this collection as well in a whole host of different ways. And then remember, you are getting 48 pages of 12 by 12 paper, which is fantastic. And it is your everyday celebrations, which means that it's a really fantastic, versatile all-rounder. Some patterns on here. You've also got some more background-esque papers. It's a really great selection. 180 GSM, and it's 12 by 12, which is fantastic. Lots of you tuning in and saying hello today. I see Candice and Evangeline is in, Cara, Monica, Patty, Sarah's Creations, Pamela. Clarden says you just can't get enough of these wonderful shows. Well, we're glad by that. That pleases us, Clarden. Laura says I made it to all 3 shows today. What a day. Adams Rose having a good old chuckle away already. I think there's a lot of laughter in the comments already, which is absolutely fantastic. Karen says, Debbie is so giddy. She is a bit giddy tonight, isn't she? Lynn Miles says, Chesterfield rocks, and all of the staff are so fantastic. It's so lovely to see Sarah. Victoria says, I can only imagine how hot it must be in that studio. It's very warm. Leslie says, Four Holiday says, Debbie and Joe are on a roll today. I don't think I've ever laughed this much. Well, I'm glad that we are making a chuckle. Leslie saying how much she loves Debbie. A lot of love for the balloon sentiments as well. Laura has these and loves them. Beth's husband has given her his credit card and said, treat yourself for your birthday. She says to me, I have bought some stuff, is what she says, but then a big laughing face at the end. I suppose she bought quite a lot of stuff. Adassa says, I really do like the balloon sentiments. This is an awesome source bundle. Leela says, these demos really make me want to grab these. Absolutely, if you do want to grab them, you can. They're on a great price. I need to tell you about something else that's really busy in the show. These are awesome, and these are some 8x8 paper pads, and they are absolutely fantastic. So we've got Spring Fever, which is this one here. It's 160 GSM. It's 8x8, but the designs in it are absolutely gorgeous. Check out those roses. Aren't they wonderful? You've got your daisies in there. I love that you've got some polka dots. You've got some geometrics in here. It's a really good mixed bag. Oh, look at that pinstripe. Really lovely. The hearts there too. So you've got a really nice selection in there. $9.99 or $12.95. You've got 48 sheets in that one. And then what we've got is a 240 GSM cardstock in the same size. It's a solids, and you get 32 sheets of this, and it's double-sided. What a really lovely array of different coloured papers, cards, I should say, really, because this is 230 GSM, so it's a bona fide cardstock, that one. Also $9.99 or $12.95 if you want to get your hands on that one. Now, we're going to drop back in on Sarah, have a little bit of a chat with Sarah. So, Sarah, how long did you always craft before you worked at Crafters Companion, or was it something sort of that developed over time?
Yeah, I've always crafted. My grandma, bless her, she's not with us anymore, but she started teaching me how to knit, sew, and I went to college to do art. So, yeah, I've always been a bit crafty, but then joining Crafters, paper crafting really became everything.
Yeah, absolutely. I bet you got loads of chance to do crafting in the shop as well. You like playing, I've got visions of you all being there, like playing with loads of stuff, having fun.
Yeah, it's great. We do get our hands on a lot of the products, and we get to show the customers how they work. Normally we'd be doing classes and things, but at the moment with the pandemic, that's obviously put that on hold, but hopefully in the future we'll be back to it. So looking forward to opening in April.
Yes, fingers crossed, just a few more weeks, hopefully, and you'll all be back in the stores, which will be absolutely awesome. Have you got a couple of bits there you wanted to share with us, Sarah?
Yeah, I've been busy this week.
Fabulous. I'm so excited. I love seeing all of these makes, don't you, Debbie?
I do indeed, and let me tell you.
Oh, look at that.
She's really, really talented. She didn't do a honestly, that is, look how beautiful that is. That is
Gorgeous.
absolutely gorgeous. I love that. That is absolutely fab, Sarah. I love it. Have you enjoyed playing with these ones?
Oh, I love them, yeah. They're really, really nice.
Oh, look. Oh, that's so cute. I love that one.
Is that a sketch that you've done on there, Sarah?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Oh, it's cute.
She's very
isn't it?
talented.
Yeah.
She's very talented, as there is. She's a really, I mean, you've seen some of her beautiful artwork. She does some lovely artwork. Let's have a look. Oh, I love, hey, Joe, tag just for you.
Oh, I do love a tag.
But they're beautiful, and they are lovely to work with, the balloon sentiments. They really are lovely. So easy to use. Oh, look, a
Oh, I love
party.
that.
Oh, it's an invitation. A party invite. Is that a party invite for me, Sarah? Are you having a party?
Well, in January. Hopefully by then we can have a party.
When's that? Say that
January.
again. When is it? Oh, bless. I love that idea. That's fabulous. The world should be back to normal by then.
Fingers crossed,
Hopefully.
Debbie.
Yeah,
Fingers
yeah,
crossed.
absolutely.
Well, what I need to know is why we don't have those lights that Sarah's got in the whole studio.
That would look.
Why are we not just all in that lovely purple, in those purple hues? I feel like we need one of those at home, Debbie.
I need one of them at home, definitely. I'm having a new. I'm having it. My sister's going to decorate for me while I'm busy, as I am usually. But she's going to decorate for me now. Now everyone's moved out, Sarah. I can get my house into some kind of order. So I've got plans for the room. But I love that. Is that a TV at the back of you as well, where it's coming from?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so nice. I love it.
Techie.
I forgot Richard. He's an electrician, isn't he? I keep forgetting he's an electrician. No wonder it looks so beautiful. Did he do that?
Did. He said I had to have crafters purple.
Oh, do you know, he's always been supportive, Auntie. He's always been supportive of you throughout. So that's really lovely. And it looks absolutely fantastic, it does.
Awesome. Right, well, we're going to let you get back to it then, Sarah. Maybe we need to get Sarah's husband to come round to the Purple Palace here in Newton Aycliffe and try and sort our TV situation out, Debbie, eh?
Yep, absolutely.
It does work. It's just... I'll share it with you. Debbie, bless her, Debbie with an IE, bought a TV up.
Oh, God.
The TV didn't work because she had the wrong remote. So it just sort of stayed there. Then she went home. Then we found the right remote for it, but then we couldn't find the stand that it goes on. So currently, we've got a TV stand and then like a cube of things on top and then the TV sort of on top. It's like mount television, isn't it, Debbie?
And also, I keep looking at it, it's like, because before it were down, you know, she just looked down on it. Now we're like that, looking up at it, because she's got it right, I piled on these things, but we do need to get it sorted.
We'll get it
I'm going to
sorted.
get one of those guys to come in, whether it's one of the guys here that goes in and goes and get it sorted and mount it up. Can't even mount it on wall, but we'll get it sorted, But yeah, Debbie Fisher and her lovely ways.
It doesn't look like Sarah's lovely front room. I can assure you that. Anyway, we digress. Right, next, Debbie, I feel like we're just chilling out on a Saturday night having a bit of a chat. I keep forgetting that we're actually at work. I need to actually tell you about some stuff. But this is what the Craft House is all about, isn't it? All about us getting our mates in and just having a bit of fun, which is what we all need on a Saturday evening. But what we also need are these left fold alphabets. They are awesome. They are one of the most recent launches when it comes to our alphabets, and I love them because they're really modern. I think you're seeing a lot of cards at the moment, especially in like card shops and stuff, Debbie, that are a bit sort of pared back. But I could definitely see these, you know, on a £3, £4, £5 card, which just says something like happy on it, or just birthday, or, you know, a really simple plain sentiment like love or thanks. You can create that yourself for a fraction of the cost with these, and they are at one of their best ever prices too. You've got the alphabets, you've also got the numbers in here, and then what we've got is all of these fantastic embellishing stamps and dies. There's bunting and cupcakes and balloons and stars and sentiments and everything really that you are going to need. Love these as well. If you want to make your own background papers, the schmetterlings, the heart, the flowers, the sentiments are all going to be absolutely fantastic for allowing you to do that. £47.20 or $56 as a platinum member to get your hands on these. I know we have a lot of alphabets in our ranges, Debbie, but these are really quite different, aren't they? They are very different to anything else really that we stock.
Yeah, I remember launching these, and I absolutely love alphabets full stop. And every single crafter should have, literally, they should have a set of alphabets in them. Depending on which one you want to go for, we've got a plethora of different alphabets for you tonight. Beth, if you're lucky, you can have a lot. Shh, you'll never know, will he? Because he said you can write with his credit card, so, I'm just saying. But these are fantastic. They've got that lovely left fold. When we say left fold, they actually open up onto the right, but stay connected on the left, which gives it that left fold title. And they're so easy to use. And again, personalization for me is it's the key. I've talked about it on the earlier show. When you want to personalise something, it's not always easy. Like Joe, you could probably get on the high street. You won't get Johnny, sorry Johnny, but you won't get your name on the high street. I'm just saying. You'd probably get, you might get Jake, because Jake's, I'm not saying common Jake if you're listening, but it's oh, look at his face. I saw him look up then. I'm not saying it's a common name, but it's a more ready available name is the word I'm going with. Thank you. He's got me out of that hole that I've just dug myself in. But those names that are unusual, Sapphire is an unusual name, Ezra is an unusual name. There's lots of unusual names out there that you would not be able to create, but now you can. And if you do make your cards, I say this a lot, but if you do make your cards, whether you go onto Etsy, whether you shop, I mean, my daughter's always on Etsy, she got me a beautiful Mother's Day card with it. But if you do things like that, you're going to be able to personalise it. You could offer that service to be able to grab somebody. Or if it's just something that you love doing for your loved ones, you can personalise them for your loved ones as well. I'm going to show you how easy they are to use. Now, I'm going in with a new home with this one, Joe. So I've got myself a couple of pieces of cardstock here in textured cardstock. We've got loads and loads of different textured cardstocks. We've got loads of different pattern papers and things like that. I think what I'll start with the new. So I'm going to bring this piece in and we're going to use the alphabet. Now, how these work, and if I just, please excuse my inky fingers, the outside cutting edge starts from here and goes all the way around the letter, and stops. This bit here is what's got the fold. This is where it cuts out. This is the bit that stays connected into the cardstock, and you can see that quite clearly there with Charlotte's fantastic handiwork. So we're going to just pop this down. So I'm going to spell out the word new. So we'll pop that down there for a second. We'll do the W's. Yeah, there we go. Get that off. And then you just, depending on where you want, if you want it nice and spaced out, you can do. You can have it nice and close together if you want to as well. You could skew with them again, Joe. I still like that idea. I think it's lovely. It gives it a little bit of a quirky feature. But what I'm just going to do now is just hold that into place with a bit of my flappy with my flappy low-tack tape and just hold them into place. Now again, these are going to fit through your smaller machines if you're going to just use them in a small way, as in you're not going to, it depends on the size of the project and the cardstock that you're working on, dependent on how you're going to use these. But like I said, you can see that they would fit through the mini quite easily. Perfectly. However, my paper is slightly bigger than that, so I am going to use my junior plates. So with that said, this is just a normal standard thin metal die. I'm going to pop that onto my plate face with the blade facing downwards, cut that down, and then we're going to just pop our plastic shim, magnetic shim, and the other cutting plate on the top and run that through the Gemini. There we go. So again, let me just get that in. There we are. Fit that in. I can tell that I'm starting to flag a little bit, Joe. Well, get in there, get in there. And normally it just goes in with little effort, but I think I'm getting a bit on the, what's the word? Where do you need an energy drink? It's been a long day.
You need a boost.
Oh, Joe, look what I've done. Now you can tell it's a long day, because guess what I've done?
What you done?
Silly old me forgets that the N, if you don't put it the right way down on your cardstock, you'll end up with a right fold card, and that's what you don't need. So just make sure.
Got a cute sort of middle folds to the middle.
Actually, I did it on a purpose.
Yeah, I thought you did.
I did it on a purpose. Yeah, I did this for effect. But can I just tell you what my faux pas was? The fold part of the card, can you see this fold part? I should have laid down flat. What silly old me had done is, because the N is one of those words that you can get confused. However, a right fold. I quite
like it.
Right fold looks okay. But thank goodness.
Oh, in true TV style.
Of course, because this is live TV. So we always have a Blue Peter style one ready to pick up in case it goes all belly up, which is what that just did. So if I just bring this back down, you can see now the score line in the right place. Fold that back and you've got that lovely little window opening there. And the same applies to all of these. So just give it a little manipulation back on itself and it gets, I just love, I mean, I am in love with the left fold alphabet.
It's very modern,
I just think it is a very modern. It's a lovely, as well, a lovely font that's really quite a strong font. It's not something that's not readable. It's a really nice, clear, nice font there. And again, that snippability factor, which is exactly what I've done with this, just so that I can show you. I've actually lined up the words. I've done it in a darker colour cardstock because what I want to do is add those on. And not only does this give it a nice little pop-out feature, it also strengthens your word as well. Which, when you think about, if you think about how many times these will get opened and closed, it gives it a nice little bit of strength behind it too. I'm not saying that you have to do that every time. That is personally a choice that you have with these, but it's the fact that you have that snippability factor that means that you can do this and add that onto your thing. And I just think it pops it a little bit.
Yeah, nice having in that bolder tone, isn't it? It really does make a difference. Sandy's got a tip for you, Debbie. She says, when you get hot, have a fan blowing on your feet and it cools you off. My friend gave me this info and it works.
Oh, so I just need to take off my shoes and my socks.
Yeah.
And then have the fan down
blowing
below.
On your feet. Yeah.
I love that idea. I think I might have to go with that one. Thank you for that little top tip, because I actually didn't know that. I didn't know that. So that, yeah, absolutely. I quite like that idea. That's a fabulous idea. Shall I fast forward this little bit?
It's up to you, Debbie.
I'll fast
You're
forward
in charge.
this little bit. So if you repeat the next word, so I've gone in with the home. This time, again, it's entirely up to you how you do this, but I'm going to keep, in fact, yeah, I am. I'm going to pop my little home on there. Again, it not only strengthens it, but it's slightly darker, so you can still see it brings it to life a little bit. It gives it that pop factor, pop-out factor, sorry, not pop factor. Where do I think I'm on? I think I'm on X Factor. Pop Factor.
X
Pop
Factor,
Idol.
Pop Stars plus the rival
Pop
makes
Stars,
the best.
yeah, absolutely. What else with that other, what is it? Wait. American Idol, yeah, there's American Idol.
What is your favourite talent show? Let me know in the comments. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion, if you are across on YouTube.
Oh, what's your favourite? I was just gonna get in there with
contest. I don't know.
Which one's yours?
I don't know. What's yours?
Well, I love I'm a Celebrity. I often think Sarah would be fantastic on I'm a Celebrity.
Yeah. Maybe we should start a petition to get her on.
Yeah. I also love Strictly. I didn't used to, but I've just really loved Strictly. And I could see Sarah on Strictly in all those gorgeous gowns, twirling around with, what would she have?
Gorka.
Anton. No, Anton. I love Anton. I love Anton. He's so lovely, such a gentleman.
Gorka's my favourite.
Do you like Gorka?
Do you know what Anton Dubec's real name is?
Oh, I thought that was his real name.
That's not his real name, that's his stage name. His real name is Tony Beak.
No.
Yeah. Anton Dubec.
That does not have the same ring at all.
Strictly Come Dancing is basically Dancing with the Stars if you're in the US. That is what it's called. I don't know what my favourite talent is. I'm going to have a little think about it. Johnny, have you got a favourite one? Britain's Got Talent?
Yeah,
Johnny?
yeah. I like the stages to that one. I like the stage, the run up to it.
The early bits, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Charlotte? Strictly for Charlotte. I wonder if Sarah's got a favourite talent contest. We ask Sarah what hers is.
Yeah,
What's
let's ask Sarah.
Oh, we missed it. Do it again.
The Voice.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I love The Voice.
That was my chair turning
Tom
round.
Jones, I'd want Tom Jones to turn round for me any day.
No, Ollie
He's
Murs
a
for me.
legend. He's a legend, and he's also quite dishy young man.
He's 80.
He's not. Hush your mouth. Well, he's not 80.
He is 80.
Well, I love Ollie Murs. Let me just tell you, I love Ollie Murs. I love Ollie. I adore Ollie. He's got that cheeky chappy. And actually, I went to go and see him with Jan. We had the time of our lives. Me and Jan and one of her daughters. We all teeny boppers, whoop, 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 screaming and shouting and dancing. We were absolutely loved it. One of the best gigs I've ever been to.
Yeah, I've seen him live a few times.
But yeah, if I wanted anyone to turn round, it's definitely be Tom. He's just a legend, isn't he? He's just a legend.
He is a living legend. He is indeed.
Right, Joe, shall I carry on with my demo?
Yes, please.
So, I've got my new home, although Debbie's got it in the wrong way round. I've got my new and my home all ready. Can you see there? Ooh, wait, home, new home, whichever way around you want that. But I'm going to give it a little shaker factor element. So, we're going to pop on the back there. We're going to pop some... what's the word, Johnny? I'm looking for acetate. Yeah, let's see. It's obviously late for Johnny because he said red liner tape. So I'm just going to pop on the back there. I'm just going to pop on there, and this is to stop me shakers from coming out. Although saying that, I don't know if I've got any shakers on me. What are you laughing at, you two over there?
Nothing.
What are you two laughing
a lot of people letting us know what their favourites are. I'll tell you one that has just come in, which is very good. It's Eve B says the Masked Singer she likes.
Well,
a lot of people love that. Very popular at the moment.
I like the concept behind it. What I can't stand are those annoying presenters. This is my own opinion.
I bet
they drive me up the wall. Now I know Craig wouldn't agree with me because Davina McCall's on there and he adores Davina McCall, but they just are OTT. Why can't they just be normal and say it as it is? And they drive me mad. So I do like that. This is Debbie Robinson's own personal opinion.
Absolutely.
And nothing to do with...
We're in Debbie's Craft House.
Well, yeah, do you know what? I want to be on Gogglebox. Let me get on Gogglebox. Let me just tell you, I'd have time of my life.
You'd be great on Gogglebox, Debbie. Who would you go on with?
This is the problem now. See, Tasha's left me. Me and Tasha used to love watching Gogglebox. Have a laugh. We used to do this ourselves, talk about all those things. But yeah, me and Jan. Let's get me and Jan together. Let's get a petition going. Me and Jan to be on Gogglebox. Yeah. I'd absolutely love it.
You should apply.
What? Can you apply?
You can apply. Yeah, anyone can apply.
Do
you know what my favourite one is of all of them?
What's that?
Coach Trip. I love Coach Trip.
Yeah.
I have applied for Coach Trip on several occasions. Debbie, for anyone that doesn't know, it's very popular in Europe to go on a coach trip, and it's something that's seen as maybe something that older people would do, sort of people maybe past retirement. And there's basically a TV show where they all go on a coach trip across Europe, but they put a big mix of ages and stuff on, and it's hosted by this absolute legend called Brendan, and it is one of the best shows ever. I don't know if you have a US version. That would be my favourite one.
Oh my God, I love Brendan. Joe, can I be your coach?
Oh yes,
can I
Debbie,
be your coach trip wife?
Absolutely.
Since I can't be a TV wife, can I be your coach trip wife? Not that I'm letting that go, Joe.
Yes, I think we should apply for coach trip together,
let's go
Debbie.
together.
Can you imagine?
Oh, I'd absolutely adore being on there.
Nowhere too warm though.
Well, no. No. Could you imagine me? I'd be sweating away on telly. That wouldn't be a good look. Right, so what I'm going to do is, let me grab hold of... What are you giggling in my ears for?
Your turn of phrase this evening is you just peak Debbie tonight. Peak Debbie, I love it. I'm here for it.
Right, so I've got my shaker elements, Joe. I've done this one specifically with you in mind. You love a good shaker card.
Love a shaker card.
Let's pop. Oh gosh. Oh, I hope. Oh God.
Well, your bits have gone everywhere.
Oh no, and I better be careful. I've got my fan going. So let me just.
You'll be eating those sequins in a minute.
Oh dearie me. Right, so I'm just going to peel off. Now then, I've perhaps Let me just let me see if I can. Oh, Joe. Let me get my fingernail under there. Oh dear. You start off with easy bet. I weren't going to have a shake a bit. I was just going to keep it nice and flat. But I thought, do you know what? I'd love to just mix it up a little bit. Let's see if I've got my sequins in
This
there.
is looking fabulous, Debbie.
I just want to make sure I'm in. So I'm going to hover over the top. So if you can see, well, I haven't got the roots now. I've coloured it out of the box. They're no longer there. It's nice. Look.
It's gorgeous, Debbie.
Yeah,
it's wonderful.
No, I took it out of the box. It's fine. You can't see me messy roots. But oh, look. Look at this. Look, wait a minute. Hang on a minute. I've got a little escapage. I've got a little bit of seepage.
Little bit of seepage.
A little bit of seepage. Let me just press that down. Let me make sure it's nice and secure. Let me get another shake. Yay!
Awesome.
Let me just shove that as that way you never even noticed. So now I've got my new shake a bit there. I think what I'll do, Joe, is I'll not bother putting that on there just in case it all goes terribly wrong. So what I'm going to do is just pop this on now onto the back of my I'll just have half a shaker element. I think I'll not risk it. Yeah, shake.
It's a one-sided shaker, that's what you call it.
It's exactly a one-sided shaker. And now I'm going to bring in my card blank. So all I've done with this is taken it and done a little trifold there, and that's going to act as my, can you see there, my lovely easel, if I turn that round there. I'm going to pop on the bottom. Actually, I'm going to lift that off a little bit though. So let me just use some foam pad again. I'll use my foam on a roll. Great. Go and check it out on the website, because it will be on the website, and you get quite a few rolls in there as well, even though it's not on the show. It's like with anything. Go and have a little look on that website. Shop while you watch is what I say. And I'm just going to peel this off. Let's get that in.
Is it in stock on the website? You'll be able to grab it.
Fantastic.
It's back in stock, in fact.
Exactly. Now, what you don't want is any TV nails on when you're trying to peel this off. However, get your pokey tool or your tweezers and peel underneath. Just kick that, literally just pinch it from underneath. So I'm going to pop my arm on the bottom. Let's get that onto the bottom. There we go. There we are. So just imagine there's a bit of a shaker element going off under there. And then I'm going to do exactly the same with the top and pop that onto my top flap there. And then I'm just going to now, let me just pop some glue at the back of that, because that's quite raised. I won't be able to put my tape on back without affecting it. So let me put my tape onto the back of the card. Another way around of doing it, Joe. And then make sure, don't you be seeping out again. This is because I put too many in.
If you put it on the wrong way round, it'll say men home.
A what home?
It'll be saying men home.
But what we've got now is a lovely new home shaker card at the top. But look how fabulous that looks.
I love that, Debbie.
And it acts as a little topper as well, a stopper as well. So absolutely beautiful. I love these. And again, I could have just, in fact, do you know what? I can decorate it, Joe, because we've got those lovely stamps, haven't we, on this set?
We have indeed.
So I've got myself a couple of florals on here. Let's put one in top corner and then one in the bottom corner, and I'm good to, well, absolutely fabulous like that. So let's put that together. There we go. All done. All made with our left fold alphabet, and I just love them.
Maybe it'll be demo of the show.
Who knows?
Who knows? Lots of you are letting me know what your favourite shows are. So we've got the Great British Bake Off, says Caroline.
Yeah, forgot about that one.
Is it called The Baking Show in the US? I know they have a version of it. It's got a slightly different name. I can't remember what it's called. Jeanette is with Sarah. She says The Voice. Ayesha loves Dancing with the Stars. Eve B, as I said, said Mars Singer. Tansy Pans loves The Sewing Bee. That's her favourite. I've never actually watched a whole episode of that one, I don't think. Lynn says, I love Strictly and also Dancing on Ice. Rebecca, her favourite is Dancing on Ice as well. Debbie, have you seen The Great Pottery Throwdown? Is another one.
The Great what?
The Great Pottery Throwdown.
What, you pick?
They like, it's all people like doing...
the ghost. I thought you meant you picked it up and threw it.
No.
You mean the ghost. Where they're moulding the pots.
Moulding the pots. So there's a competition where they, a talent contest where they do that on TV. How awesome.
Love it.
And then the other one is the Great Interior Design Challenge as well, which is also awesome.
Ooh,
There's so many of them, isn't there?
Right. I've not seen that one.
Did I recap these or have I not done that yet? I haven't done them yet. Okay, I couldn't quite remember. I was too busy having a nice time. Let me recap exactly what is in here for you. So you're going to receive in here the alphabets. These are all available individually on our website if you did want to just grab or cherry pick. You are also going to get all of the numbers in here. And then you're going to get all the stamps and dies. I love these ones. I think that bunting and those cupcakes are super, super cute on here, and so one's called Joyful Birthday, and this one here is called Heartfelt Wishes. £59, $70 as a platinum member. That becomes $47.28 or $56. Don't forget as well about the Club Inspire bonus points that you're all getting. Spend £25 or dollars, get 50 bonus points. Spend £50 or dollars, you'll get 100. Spend 75, you'll get 150. So maybe you're new to us, you're thinking, Joe, what on earth is a Club Inspire point? Well, here's Sarah to tell you all about it.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the crafty makes. Become a member of our club today.
I'd like to take this moment to make a sincere apology and retract anything that I said earlier about Coach Trip. That was an absolute falsehood. I apologise, because RuPaul's Drag Race is clearly my favourite TV talent show. Just wanted to clear that up. And it was Heidi that made me think of it, because Heidi says Project Runway is her favourite, with Heidi Klum and Tim. Make it work. Absolutely, that was a great show. Loads of you loving this show. Anne says, what a cute way to use the shaker concept. And Lisa says, I am loving this show. You are both so funny. Pamela says, is it like a train, Coach Trip? No, Coach Trip is kind of what we call like a big bus, basically. Yeah, like a greyhound almost. Imagine that, sort of everyone driving around on one of those. Now, we're going to move on to another gorgeous collection for you. I remember launching this collection probably about this time last year. It certainly didn't launch at this price though, I can assure you. It is the lowest price yet on this collection, which is fantastic. For, well, as Club Inspire Platinum members, you're getting it pretty much for half price, which is fantastic, when you go for the alphabet. So £32 or $52.80 as a Club Inspire Platinum member. These are brilliant because they give you loads of aperture, and loads of aperture means loads of opportunity to get crafty. Whether it's inky background you're putting behind there, you're putting glitter, matte mirror behind there, you can do all of that. Now we also as well have the alphabet. Oh, is this the alphabet collection? So that's all of the letters that you're going to receive in there. And then we also have available separately as well the numbers with the ampersand for you. If you wanted to go for those, then absolutely you can go for those as well. $17.50 or $28 if you wanted to grab a hold of those ones. It's going to be busy on these. I know a lot of you have got these actually. If any of you have got any pictures that you want to send in of things that are on the show, or maybe even, do you know what? Maybe even just anything you've crafted today. I'd love to see some pictures. How many pictures today? studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk is where we need you to send those into. Right, Debbie, we're going to check in with Sarah again now. Yep. Have you got any burning questions you want to pop to Sarah?
Ooh, not a burning question. I want to see how she is. Are you crafting away, Sarah? That's what I want to know. Are you crafting while you're watching and staying tuned in? And oh, Lord,
look at that.
Coming up, there was coming up. A left fold alphabet. Oh, I love that one. That's beautiful. Like the choice of colour again, Sarah. Very much on what's the word? On brand? on brand, as always. Purple through and through, aren't we?
Yeah.
Purple through and through. How's things coming on anyway? So you said that store's going to be, before we start going on to others, you said the store's going to be opening back up in April, fingers crossed?
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. And hopefully as well, classes, because can I ask my burning question, can I come and do a class when and if we can get back up and running with classes? Will you pin me in for a class? Because that's what I want to do. I miss doing the classes. I do miss doing those classes.
Yeah.
Can you hear us, Sarah? Because
I think we're having a bit of a trouble with Sarah's connection there.
I thought so. I thought
we'll try and get Sarah back in a couple of minutes. Anne-Marie Dawes says, I used to love this one, 60-minute makeover, Debbie.
Oh, I love 60-minute
I would have
makeover.
loved for them to come and give a whole new, tidy, organised craft room to my house, says Anne-Marie Dawes. How wonderful would that be? Do you know the other one I love?
Well,
Homes Under the Hammer.
Oh, I love Homes Under the Hammer.
And our friend Jackie now is one of the presenters on Homes Under the Hammer.
I know, yeah.
There we are.
Absolutely.
Honestly, I mean, we're so glitz and glam here, aren't we, at Crafts Companion, Debbie?
Absolutely.
But shadow alphabets. These, again, I know we said it about the left fold, but these, again, very unique, aren't they?
They are. Can I just go and grab a few samples,
Of
Jo?
course you
Let
can.
me
You go and
a few
grab some samples.
Let me go and grab some.
We are very busy on the balloon sentiments, very busy at the moment. Remember those. We'll hopefully go back to those. What I would say is, when I got the list of products for this show up, it is like this long. There's so much stuff on this show. Absolutely pop yourself. I can see Bernie Corner is loitering away out in the backstage area. I'm not sure what's going on. She is trying to get Debbie's attention. So what I would say is go to the website craftscompanion.co.uk.com.au, click the shop the show button, have a look at absolutely everything that is available to you in this show. Beautiful samples with these, Debbie.
Absolutely, and because you've got the numbers as well separate to the alphabet, you can do a bit of mix and matching as well. And then lovely, I love the idea of the shadow alphabet. A great price, can I just say that is a fantastic price for the whole alphabet. It's absolutely fabulous, but it means you can do things like personalisation, and again, get down with the kids, get down with those kids. I'm just trying to think then, happy birthday to you.
Did you not know what it meant?
I know, but it took me a while.
Happy birthday to you, bro.
I realised then afterwards, I'm thinking, Hub 2, bro. I'm thinking, Hub 2, bro. That's not right, Debbie. That's not right. Happy birthday to you, bro.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And look, I love these. These are the kind of things that you can personalise. I love that one. Again, just, oh, look at this one, Jo. Little shaker one. Behind there, you can make your shaker ones. Look at this one. Be happy.
I love that.
I love these. They're, again, such a great versatile one. And it's all down to that personalisation. I probably said not out of Bailey's. I just tripped off my mat.
Oh, she just tripped over a bottle of Bailey's. That's
no,
what
I didn't. I've got a mat under here, and I literally forgot. It's quite a spongy mat to keep us nice and comfortable when we're stood for these lengthy times. And I forgot, and I
fell off. Debbie's only gone falling off her mat. Do you know what? I'm really pleased to get the numbers included, Debbie, because I bought, it was my mum's 60th birthday back at the end of January. We couldn't see her, so obviously I had to get a card and send it to her. And I went into the shops. I actually went to one of the big supermarkets, and I must say how incredibly underwhelmed I was by the milestone birthday cards.
No, I know.
I just feel like you get such little choice. So, you know, in a big supermarket, you get 60th cards. There was probably 10 or 15 of them, but none of them really felt right. None of them were what I was looking for.
Yeah.
So to have the numbers in and make anything that milestone card, and whether it's the big ones or it's, you know, all the ones in between, it really does make it much more personal, isn't it?
It really does, and that's what you struggle when you go on High Street. That's that kind of thing that you can't get, and this is why I love having a good set of alphabets and a good set of numbers, so that you can do that. It's that personalisation. So I'm going to personalise this one for my mum. So I've got me MU to start with. Now, depending on where you come from, is it mom in the States?
Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Mom. M-O-M.
M-U-N?
M-O-M.
Oh, M-O-N. Sorry, I thought it was something completely different then.
But then in the UK, in the north, it's ma'am, isn't it?
Ma'am.
M-A-M.
Yeah, ma'am. What else
I'm just plain old mum, me.
You just plain old mum?
Are you plain old mum?
I'm plain old mum, yes. Yeah. Or mummy when they're after something. Mummy. When they start saying
if my
mummy,
mum's done
I know
something
that they're after
naughty
something.
and my mum's in trouble, I call her mother. Mother? That's it.
That's a bit like me when I'm in trouble. My dad says, Deborah. I'm like, ooh, I'm in bother. But yeah, no, again, it's that personalisation. So I'm going with mum. Obviously, you don't get a repeat in the alphabet. So I'm going to start with me M and me U at the side of each other. And let me just make sure I've got that right and just make sure when I take that off. Yeah, that's fine. So there we go. And then we're going to just pop that down on. And again, thin metal dies. This will go through your all your small machines as well as your larger machines. I remember making you one, Joe. I think, did I do you a cubed one for your birthday with this on?
Didn't you do me?
It
was for my birthday?
I think I did one of those, you know, those 3D cubes.
Did you do me a triple? You did me a triple easel for my birthday, I'm sure.
So what
did you make me 2 birthday cards?
I think I might have done you 2.
I think,
I'm always doing your little Joe cards.
I think you did me a HB2U square cube card.
I did
and then on
indeed.
my actual birthday, you gave me a beautiful triple easel card, which I've still got at home.
Oh, bless you, little lad. Now then, can I tell you as well, you get a twofer in this, Joe. A 2 for the price of 1, as Leanne would say, twofer. Because you've got your waste. Don't throw your waste away, because this is where you can create a little bit of a shadow as well. Almost create a little bit of eclipse as well if you use the same kind of backgrounds that we were doing earlier. But what you've got now is this lovely shadow effect, because we've cut the shadow into it, which I just think is really lovely. And that's why I like this one. I think there's something just quite pleasing on the eye with it. And then I'm going to add my other M onto the side of there. Let me make sure I've got that nice and neat and straight. And then I'm just going to hold that down and run that through again. And it's that easy. And that's what I love about them. They're so quick, they're so easy to use. And depending on the style of card you want to go for, honestly, Joe, you can go as simple as you want or as elaborate as you want. And they are just fabulous. But I can't tell you what I can't get over. That price that they're on at today. It's incredible
brilliant,
price.
isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's almost a half price deal for Platinum members. Platinum members can get these today for £32. Oh, well, actually, £32, they save $32.74, $52.80 in the US, saving $50.94. So half price deal for Platinum members. Wherever you are in the club, you're going to get a great saving. All of you are getting some sort of saving, of course, and you're going to get those bonus points as well. You'll get an extra, 50 bonus points for spending over £25 or dollars. Actually, you'll get 50. How many will you get, Johnny? Help me out here. So in the UK, in the US, you'll get 100. That's what you'll get. How fabulous.
Right, so I've got my mum. I've also got this piece that I can keep for either something else, or I can actually pop that back in there. However, what you can also do is cut it out into some different coloured cardstock and use the waste, and that's what I'm going to do. So I've cut this out into the pink cardstock, and again, you can do that with any, whatever it is that you're spelling on there. So I'm just going to back this on to, now then, what have I done with it? Oh, I tell you what, I've got one trimmed down already, so I'm going to save that for the time being, because I've already trimmed this one down to size, and I've actually made my little mat. Thank you. Thanks for helping me out, Joel. Thank you for helping me out.
I try my best, Debbie. I try my best.
It's easy. At this time of day, it's so easy to start the words. Just stop working now. Debbie's starting to speak gaga, as you do sometimes.
Well, we found out earlier you're fluent in Latin, so maybe you could just do the rest of the show in Latin.
Well, that were a fluke. That was a fluke. Mater. I actually thought that was German for mother until you told me otherwise.
Latin for mother.
I knew it was one of them. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to lift up these words. So I'm going to place the pink ones back in there to create this lovely bit of a shadow drop. But I'm just going to offset it a little bit. So literally, I'm just going to pop this down for a second and pop that back in and give it a little bit of an extra oomph, a little bit of an extra lift, should we say. But again, you can create something really lovely with these. These are just beautiful. Nearly.
A lot of people got these.
Stuck to me.
Debbie, Aisha has them, loves them. Candice has got the numbers as well. Aisha says, this is the reason I started making cards, because they are personal and it shows I care because I took the time to do it. What a lovely sentiment.
Oh, well, that is a lovely idea. That's really lovely, isn't it? Now, I'm just going to bring in for a second a card blank. I'm going to pop that to one side just for a moment. I'm using some cardstock, and I say paper pad, not cardstock, paper pad. Debbie's trying to quickly think which one this came from. Come on, Joe, paper pad king.
Oh, is it the watercolour something?
Do you know what? I think it is, isn't it?
What's it called?
Do you know what, Joe? You are
Contemporary
bang
watercolour.
on. You are bang on because
Contemporary
do you know, tell
watercolour.
you why? We use this in the craft along.
We did indeed.
We used it in the craft along. So yep, absolutely. Well done, Joe. You are on fire today with
Do
them,
I get
aren't you?
a Blue Peter badge? A Rue Peter badge for that?
Absolutely. Now I'm just going to put my mum onto there. Literally, I'm going to. Yeah, I'll use my 3D glue again. Let's get my 3D glue. Let's pop that on. There we go. And then I'm going to just add a little sentiment on there as well. So let me use
Great for
my...
door signs, these, I'm thinking as well, Debbie.
Say
or
that
home
again.
decor. Great for door plaques or home decor, these.
Yeah, home decor, definitely. Definitely home decor. Oh, they'd look gorgeous in a frame, wouldn't it? Things like this. But what also, because you've got the numbers on the show as well.
We do have the numbers, yes, they are
you
available.
could use the numbers. What I've done with this though, Joe, for this one, and I'll just cut them out, is I've used the waist. So the waist, and rather than have the shadow ones, I've just used the inside for this one.
Nice.
To put this on as well. So I've cut that out twice again. Now, oh, my mum's going to kill me. Revealing her age. She'll not mind. Bless her, she's recovering. She's actually recovering from an operation, Joe. She had an operation yesterday.
Oh, is she doing well?
She is, yeah. She's a bit
Fabulous.
groggy because she just had a bit of an operation. She got to stay in for a few days. Wasn't quite as straightforward as initially
we're
planned.
sending her
but,
lots of lovely healing
Yeah, I'm going to
wishes.
send my mummy lots of love. I've actually making her this. She's probably even watching us because she's always.
What's her
she's
name?
a big Maureen.
Debbie's mum.
Muzzle. Muzzle, the girls call her.
Mozza.
Muzzle.
Mozzle.
Her name's Maureen.
Right.
And my girls, affectionately, it is an affectionate name, it's not meant in any malice, Mozzle.
Mozzle.
She used to be called Officer Dibble when she was younger, because her name was Dib before she was a Suttle, and they used to call her Officer Dibble, so sometimes she gets that as well, because she once made the mistake of telling my girls have got a really, what's the word? Nice sense of humour.
Yeah.
But they take the mick. So, but in a nice way, not in a horrible way. And so whenever they find, don't tell them anything. You don't tell them anything that you don't want them to know. Nicknames, anything like that. They once got wind of a nickname that I used to work for a glass company many moons ago.
You used to work for who?
A glass company. My
Right.
son actually now works for that same glass company.
Right.
He's been there a couple of years. I was there quite a few years. And I had a nickname, can't say it on air.
Oh.
Because it was a
Right.
male strong force team that I worked with. And yeah, they gave me a nickname. And I once made the mistake of telling the girls. And to this day, what is it, 15, 20 years later, they still call it me, and they actually pop it on whenever they are writing to me. So my daughter lives in Bristol, whenever she's writing to me, she puts it on the front of the envelope. You ought to see, I always get a knock on the door. The postman never ever posts it through. I think he just wants to see the reaction on my face when he says, "Is this yours?" And I'm like, oh, yes, it is, thank you, yes. Because she doesn't put my name on, she puts my nickname on. Yeah, so I can't repeat it though because it's a little bit on the rude side, and you know, I know the buses aren't watching, but we're not going to go there.
What you like?
I know. Right, so I'm just going to lift this up, Joe. If you're wondering what I've been doing, I've got foam pads on one side. I'm going to give it a little bit of a drop shadow look with this as well. But again, you can have a real good old play with these, Joe. You really
Absolutely, you can. People are loving them as well. Joe says, I love the variety of alphabets that Crafts Companion do. Kay saying, I love the shadow alphabet. I haven't used them in a while. Thanks for the inspiration. Oh, absolutely. I think they're really good. I love how you've used them here with sort of pretty colours, Debbie. I've seen them used a lot with very bold primary colours. They work very well as well, don't they? So it's all about you. And also, actually, saying that, I've seen them in sort of monochrome with like black glitter card and silver mirror card, and they're very glitz and glam as well at the same time. So I think one of those collections that you can definitely take whatever direction you want to.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely they are, Joe. Now, apart from adding a few little gems on there, which, for love nor money, I put them down. I can never remember where I've put them. I've got myself a little mum card. I'm just going to turn that around because I've got gluey fingers, so I'm going to be careful. But by using some of the waste as well, I've got the waste on there. And I say the waste, it's that toofer element with the numbers. Instead of using the shadow one, I've just used the inserts there to create this. And I've cut it out a couple of times to create me 73. Yeah. Sorry, Mum. But yeah, so then you've got your mum's shadow effect there as well. And I've given it an extra little factor just by layering it up again with the same colour, just to give it a little bit more of a 3D dimensional look. But again, really lovely alphabet. And it's when you can start to personalise them. And there's no way you'd go on the high street and find a mum with a 73 on there.
No. Do you know what normally happens though when people say that they're making a card for someone? This happened to Jan the other week when she was doing it for her father-in-law. It'll win. That'll without a doubt now win card of the show. Absolutely will, and you won't be able to take it home. You wait. If you want to go for these, then absolutely you can. So the alphabet gets you the full alphabet A to Z. Just change those details for you. So the alphabet is £40 or 60. Sorry, £40 or 60. $66, yeah, got that. I don't know what's going on here. But as a platinum member, I've got a smudge on my cards, you see. £32 or $52.80, which is practically a half price deal for Club Inspire Platinum members. So all the letters A to Z. If you want to get the numbers, absolutely you can do that. A great deal for you on these as well. $17.50 or $28 if you want to take advantage of those, which is fantastic. Right, we're going to go back over to Sarah and see how she is getting on. Sarah, are you crafting away with us over there?
I am, yes.
Oh, lovely. I'd love to see what you're up to. Look at this.
Oh my God, have you just knocked that up?
Yeah.
Wow, that's wonderful. You see, but that because they're such an easy concept as well, aren't they? You can make some really nice quick cards as well. What else have you been doing? Oh, I love that one. I love that one. I love that modern take on it. I love the left folds. They're just absolutely fabulous. Have you put that on a printed background there?
Yeah. I downloaded one of the colouring pages from the website with the harmony.
Nice.
What a great idea. Oh, I love that. That is fabulous. Oh, love it. That's gorgeous. And one at downloads, Joe. I keep forgetting about the downloads. I keep forgetting about them, Sarah. I really do. That looks gorgeous, that. Really beautiful.
Really, really lovely. Yeah, such a talent, isn't she?
She is. I tell you, she's very talented.
Awesome. Well, hopefully I'll be able to go down to one. I've never visited one of the stores, you know, Debbie.
You need to come.
I need to make a little road trip. I need to come. I need to come and have a cuppa with Debbie. And then maybe, Debbie, we can all come down. We can do a little bit of playing in the store. What do you think? Yeah,
that'd be lovely. I'd love to. Joe, that's another date we've got. And Sarah and the team, I know, make us feel really welcome because that's what it is. It's lovely. It's a lovely store. Obviously, it holds such a place in my heart, a dear place in my heart, because it's where I started my crafter's companion journey. So absolutely brilliant place to be, and it always will. I remember nearly 5 years ago, do you remember when we walked through those doors for the first time and saw that shop, that empty shop? I think we all got quite emotional. We're all like, oh my goodness, this is the start of something. And it definitely has. And I know you've always been my biggest supporter, Sarah. Gave me all that support and love that you always have done. It's enabled me to move on from the store, because it did break my heart to leave the store. As you know, I cried a fair few tears, Joe. I did, but I just love it. It's always held a special place in my heart. It really will, and it always will do.
Oh, well, hopefully we'll get down there real soon. Fingers crossed then, Sarah, that everything will open up again as planned here in the UK on the 12th of April. Can I say, Sarah, it's been a massive pleasure to have you join us on the show. A big thank you from myself and from Debbie and from the rest of the team. Hopefully we'll see you soon.
We will do.
Bye. Oh, how lovely to have Sarah join us on the show. Lynn wants to know if we can have a Chesterfield party. I mean, we'll have to make sure Jan comes and joins us as well when we go to the store.
Yeah, absolutely.
We can't leave Jan out because Jan only lives up the road, doesn't she?
Yes, she's only about 5 minutes, 10 minutes away from the store, yeah.
And is there a cafe as well? Can you get a cup of tea?
Because it's in Dobby's Garden Centre, so Dobby's is a little area just off Junction 30. Have you heard of that before?
Dobby's.
Yeah, so they do a nice little cafe in there as well, obviously when everything's back to a normal, but yeah, absolutely. It's a date, Joe, it's a date.
It really is. Cup of tea and a slice of cake and a bit of a craft. I mean, you can't beat it, can you? Bev says, love that card, Sarah. Mary says, wow, I want to card lift those, Sarah. Loads of love for all of the things that Sarah was making there. I need to remind you of something that's proving really, really busy over on the website. We have so few of these. I don't actually have a physical sample for you, but what they are is they are the uppercase and the lowercase alphabets. Now, what's great about these, is that you get the matte layer as well. So if you want to create the topper and the matte layer that goes under it, that's incredible. We've got 106 elements there in total, 1528 or 2158, which is absolutely awesome. Platinum members, just over £12, just over $17 to get your hands on those, which I think is absolutely awesome. Myra says, Joe, you should come to Evesham's store.
Oh yeah, definitely. Evesham's beautiful.
I nearly went to Evesham, the store, before I even thought about coming to work here at Crafts Companion. But I was at a wedding the night before and I was a bit hungover, so I didn't make it.
Oh, and Rachel, do you know, Rachel's the manager down there. It's a gorgeous store, it really, really is. They've got a fantastic cafe. And Rachel, I love Rachel to bits. She's another crafter. She does lots of crafts as well. So she likes to craft, you know, with resin and things like that. So absolutely, if anybody's ever in the Evesham area, go down and say hello to the guys, obviously when the shops are back open. If you're wanting to know when the shops are back open, all I will say is go and join the retail store Facebook page, because we have a retail store Facebook page for Chesterfield and for Evesham. So go and join that group and then you'll find out all the things that are going off with the retail store. So it's definitely worth going to have a look.
Absolutely, you'll never miss a thing, which is absolutely awesome. Right, we're going to go back to the balloon sentiments. These are proving very busy, as I thought they would, because you've got such a great price on these. Everyone is saving $28.77 or $36.45, but Platinum members are going to save even more. These are brilliant because I could actually see you using the stamp separately, or actually just using the silhouette of the sentiments separately as well in die form. You're getting both though, so if you do want to lay them up together, you can, and you're getting the ability to customise your own sentiment with all of these, which I think is fantastic. And they are a really well-rounded, versatile collection of fantastic sentiments, which is awesome. So you've got happy in here, congrats, and you've got baby there too. All of those are coming included for you, but that is not all you are getting, because as well as getting the sentiments, you're then also going to get all of the embellishments that you need to finish these off into a full project. If you've got your pigment ink pads, you're going to absolutely adore using those with these. But things like your clinking your champagne glasses, your bunting, your presents, it's all on there for you. And then what you're going to get also is the 12 by 12 paper pads. It's the everyday celebrations that you've got 48 pages in here, and it is an everyday paper pad, so it's going to be awesome. Birthdays, anniversaries, christenings, it's one of those go-to paper pads which is going to be great for a whole host of different occasions. £67.83 or £85.05. Platinum members are looking at £54 or $68 if you want to get your hands on these, which is fantastic. I believe, Debbie, are we going back to the balloon sentiment? Yes. So busy on these.
Yeah, because it is, so I thought I'd have to change it up a little bit because it is quite, it's going a little bit nuts for these, so I thought, do you know what, when I get it out of the packaging, I'm going to, I love packaging, but sometimes it's my biggest foe. It is, it's my biggest foe. But I'm going to go with the baby. I've got a little nephew, is it my nephew? Is it my nephew? It's my cousin that's having, not my cousin, my niece. My niece is having a baby. Actually, she's due on Tuesday, so it's getting all exciting. She's going to be having a baby boy, so I thought, oh, I'll do a little baby boy card for her. But yes, so all ready for you. You don't have to spell it out. You can just use the word that you want to use. So you've got your congrats, you've got your baby, you've got your love, you've got your friend. There's lots of different ones in that set, and I just think these are fabulous. You've got, again, set of stamps, and a beautiful set of stamps that have even got the detail of that lovely, where the light source is, where the balloon shines, and I just love that little that touch there. We've got welcome, we've got boy, new and girl, so that you can customise this to be a girl or your boy, or if you've got twins where it's two girls or two boys or a boy and a girl, you can do that as well. And then you've got as well the die to cut that out with too. So let's do a little bit of stamping, Joe. What colours shall I go with? Let's have a think. Ooh, now then, I think I'll have, stand on a minute.
Are these acrylic or photopolymer, these ones?
These are acrylic.
Okay.
Sorry, I do the sniff test. I always remember Leanne first did this because I used to get myself in a pickle which one's which. Obviously, you know what your grey one looks like because it's the colour that gives it away. But I remember she once did the what's the teeth? A sniff test. A sniff test. And I thought, what's she doing that for? And it's true. Photopolymer has got a distinct smell. Not a horrific smell or anything like that, but it's got a smell, whereas acrylic, there's no smell. So at all. So that's the difference. That's why you can tell the difference between the two. So we've got a nice acrylic stamp with this one. I'm using the baby. So I think what I'm going to do though is use a couple of colours. Let me have a look what I've got. So we'll have, I'll have Oasis, ocean blue. Shall we go with ocean? Yeah, we'll go with Oasis and ocean blue. Now I'm going to use the quick dry, but again you could use pigment inks for this, create a different look. It's entirely up to you. So I'm going to load my stamp onto my stamping platform, and then I'm going to have a little mix of the two. So I think I'll have the light one on the bottom. Lovely thing about our ink pads is it's this ergonomical shape, which means you've got this really nice shape that sits comfortably in your hands, but it also enables you just to use the tip of it. Yeah, I love it. I love these. Really well thought out again, and not only well thought out, you've got the different types of inks that create different types of effects as well. So that's what I love about our set. And as well, also very easy to understand. One thing that me and Jan used to get a lot in the store was what ink pad is for which one. And literally, Leanne and the team at Spectrum Noir, they've just blown all of that out of the water and made it so simplified that anybody new to crafting or experienced crafters now know with a simple look at the top of the ink pad, they know which one it is. And that's what I love about it. It really is a great way of demystifying the inks and which inks are for which ones and all those kind of things. So I'm just making sure I've got a nice coverage all over there. There we go. I think I covered that well enough, didn't I, Joe? And again, I'm just going to use this and stamp that down and give it a good coverage all over. Nice bit of pressure on there. And lift that off. And there you go. And another thing, look, nothing is moving. And I'm really, can you hear me? I'm really rubbing that quite hard on there. But all I'm going to do now is take off the die and pop that across. And again, it's entirely up to you how you do this, Joe. You can die cut first and then stamp into there, or you can do what I'm doing, which is stamp and then die cut. And again, just bearing in mind when you are taking that off, when you are taping that down, make sure that you've got that covered over where you can't see any of the blue lines. And again, just run that through your machine. So let's take that down. Let's get a nice little bit of tape down on either side, and I'll just run that through. Just hold that over again, Debbie. Hold that over again. There we are, and run that through your machine. And again, all these will work through any of your machines too. So I'm going to pop my plates on and run that through.
Why can all I think about is Baby Shark the whole time you're doing this demonstration? All I can think about is Baby Shark. Eleanor Schwing-Jones says, I love the balloon stamps and dies. They really look like a balloon. They do, don't they? And I think that is down to, don't you, Debbie, the detailing on the stamp, where it gives you that sort of texture and the shading. It does look like a sort of a silver or a mirror sort of helium balloon.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I love about them.
Foil, that's the word I was looking for, sorry.
What was that word, sorry?
Foil helium balloon is what I was looking for, the word.
Oh, the foil helium balloons. I love a good balloon. Love a good balloon. Right, so let me use, now then, just hang fire, Joe. I need to go and rummage round in my box because I've put it back.
Go and have a rummage.
Just go and have a rummage.
Go rummage away. Aisha says, learning so much about stamping, inks, alcohol versus water. So many tips from the Spectrum Noir team. Don't forget about our groups as well. There is a fantastic Spectrum Noir group which is available to you if you are over on Facebook. So definitely go and have a look at those. And there's so much education on our website as well. If you go and click on the Spectrum Noir tab at the top of our website, you'll find loads of information about all of our products over there as well. And of course, you can go back and watch back any of our Colour Me Happy shows, which happen every single Friday here on Crafters TV. Yesterday, it was a really special one as well with Sarah, so do go and watch that back on our website. You can watch that show and every other show we've ever done back over on our website at any point crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.au, click the Crafters TV section of the website, and it's all there for you. We think it's about getting on for about 4 months of continuous content now, Debbie. How awesome is that?
That is incredible. When you say it like that, that's a lot of content. That is a lot of content. So it's amazing when you say it like that, but it is fabulous because we all have different takes on things as well. So all the craft experts, we all bring something different to this, and we all have a different take on things, and it's so lovely to have all that education at your fingertips, things that you can go back on. So recently we had Glue School with Jan, absolutely fabulous. You've got loads and loads of different style ones with your Spectrum Noir, with your ink pads, with your different types of ink pads. Fiona and Leanne and the team, they've all done those shows where you get all that information to hand, and that's what I love about having these shows that we do keep forever, Joe. It's really nice that we can do this, and if you do want a giggle, it's also good because just go and tune into some of the shows. There's loads on there where we've had lots and lots of laughs.
We haven't had to take any down yet, have we?
We've had not.
We haven't had to take any down because of like too much giggling or too many mistakes.
No.
They're all on there still.
No,
all of them.
No. And it's just great to have them there. I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to use me blue organza metallic ink pad for this because it's a gorgeous colour, and I fancy doing something a little bit different with this one, Joe. So I'm going to really give it a really nice coverage.
Is this pigment or quick dry, this one, Debbie?
This is a pigment one, this one. So this metallic pigment.
Oh,
so not
gorgeous.
only has it got the open drying time on there, it's also got that lovely metallic sheen to it as well. So I'm just going to grab another piece of cardstock. I'm going to just give that a nice... I think that's got a little bit of glue on that one. Let's turn that over. Give it a nice coverage all the way across. Let's give it a really good press down. Oh, I do like it with that.
Gorgeous.
And again, let's get it
find
while
out if
it's
it was
still
a giraffe
wet.
or a dog?
It's definitely a giraffe.
It's got to be.
It is definitely a giraffe. I think I once called it a dog, then realised when I looked at it, I thought, that's not a dog at all. It's a giraffe. I love giraffes. Oh, honestly. Did you see the stamps yesterday? I think Sarah launched them here and I launched them down at Create and Craft.
Oh, I missed them.
Oh my goodness, Sarah Kay, what a talented artist she is. Oh, the giraffe on that collection.
Oh, those gorgeous ones that we previewed last week.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful, Joe. Let me just get this warmed up. But go and check those out as well, because those stamps and dies are absolutely phenomenal. Sarah is a real talent as well, so we're lucky. She was here actually yesterday, wasn't she, Joe? Yeah. Yeah, she was here on the show.
As well.
Yeah, she was here with Sarah at the launch at 3 p.m. Sarah and Sarah, poor Ben, I bet he had a right
Ben with
right
Sarah
job.
and Sarah. Oh gosh, that's a tongue twister.
A right tongue twister. Do you know what? I'm going to get another double dip in. Let's get a double dip in. Let's pop that. Let's get
Saturday night after all.
and what you just need to do is make sure that it's still nice and warm. I might even go for a triple dip in. Ooh, I said that without tongue tying. A triple dip in. Like, let's just get that on there and let's get another one there. Oh, gosh, I've got the
You've
fan
got a bit
blowing.
giddy again, Debbie.
I am. I need another coffee.
Do you?
I do, yeah. Look how easy it is to do it for the second time. But I love the idea of the pigment ones. If you keep it nice and warm, this is when you get that stickiness back into it. So I'm just going to keep that on there again.
So
and
do you
again,
have
I'm going
to
to
do
go
it
in
quickly
again.
whilst it's still wet, Debbie?
Yeah. Well, I say while it's wet.
This is a triple dip in.
A triple. Yeah, this is the triple one. But you can carry on as many layers as you want with this, Joe. The trick is that you've got to keep it. You've got to keep it warm for it to stay stuck, if that makes sense. Let me go in the heat again. But the more you do it, the more of a more smoother finish you get.
Well,
and
like
again,
enamel,
the trick there is just keep it nice and hot, so that it's still quite hot, and then go back in again. So what's that? Is this fourth one? Is this the fourth one?
I think so.
Yeah, I think I might have to stop after the fourth one. However, at least I didn't dunk this one into my pot. So let's just give that a nice little touch there. Give it a blow off, and just make sure I've got all the extras. There we go. So now we've got a lovely, really enamelled look. So I'm just going to stop. I'm going to stop dipping. Can you overdip, Johnny? Well, if you put too much on, it's going to get really, really super shiny. So
Okay.
I'd probably stop after about 3 or 4 attempts. However, let me just move this out of the way because I've got powder everywhere. Just bear with me. It's a bit of a clean. Let me move that just to one side. Oh, is Debbie
Is
in
it Debbie
tomorrow?
Fisher in tomorrow?
Oof, I better make
Debbie
sure
Fisher's
it's nice
always
and clean.
leaving Debbie Fisher's always leaving everything very sticky back there. She really is.
I promise I'll keep it nice and tidy. Now, what I'm going to do, Joe, is I'm going to place now my die over there, and I'm going to hold that down with my tape. So, but this is again just another little way that you can use these. And again, dependent on your inks. But you're going to see this in a minute when I take this off. So again, if you're using this method, just make sure that you've not got, you're not going over that line, if that makes sense. Some people do prefer to do it the other way, where you die cut first and then stamp into your die cut. And that is by all means absolutely fine to do. You have to find what's right for you, that works for you.
You do you, Han, as I like to say.
Exactly, yeah, exactly.
Loads of people joining us. Dieta says, almost time for the pick of the show card and for the big crafty giveaway. Absolutely, both of those happening. I'll show you that giveaway again in a second. Not too late to enter. Lena is joining us from Denmark. She says, I had to watch the Junior Bake Off on the telly, so I'm a little bit late to the show. Well, do you know what, Lena? We were actually talking about what our favourite talent/reality shows
We
were.
were,
So there you
yeah.
go, Junior Bake Off. Great to see the balloon stamps. I've got the Love stamp set with my mini machine. Adams Rose says, you guys have taught me so much in just the 2 weeks since I found you. I really appreciate you sharing your knowledge and, yes, your giggles. Big purple heart.
that's
Stephanie
lovely.
thought the balloon was a dog like Ben and Craig's. I think Ben, have you seen Craig's dog?
No, what have I missed?
I think it's looking a little bit...
What on earth is that? What's that?
Is this a smaller version? But this was massive when he did it, and now I think it's gone a bit lame.
It's deflated.
It's gone a bit.
Oh my goodness! What on earth is that? A dog?
It was awesome when he did it. It looked incredible. It's a proper dog, but I think it's just it's just lost. It's gone a bit limp. It looks all right from the profile.
Oh, I love him though. Guess what? He's purple. A purple dog.
Absolutely.
So he's not only is a talented crafter and now a very talented presenter, he's also a talented balloon maker.
Now a balloon
what
modeller
more
as well.
Can the Scotty Hottie do? Hottie Scotty. Which way around is it, Joe?
I don't
Hottie
think it
Scotty.
matters.
I'll go with that one. What more can that boy do?
Who
I
knows?
just think
What a
that's
talent.
incredible. Incredible. We need to get him the title Crafting Man of the Year next year. That's what we need to do. Now, come and have a look at my little giraffe. Come and have a look at my little giraffe. Now he is all... Oh, look, can you see the shine on him? Look, that's what you get when you do more than one dunking. You get that triple or quadruple... coverage, want of a better word,
Oh, I
or
love
dunking with your embossing powder, and look how fantastic he looks. Isn't he gorgeous? I'm glad I mixed that up a little bit there, Joe. Glad I mixed that up. Now, what I'm going to do is I've got powder everywhere. Just give me a second. One thing I will say when you're doing this technique is just make sure you do put the lid back on and don't have it near a fan.
Because, is it your Beyonce wind machine's fault?
Yeah, my Beyonce wind machine. I've actually got it absolutely everywhere now. So let me bring in some all-purpose glue. And I've got some textured cardstock here. I've taken some paper from that beautiful paper pad that you're actually getting at that incredible price today for absolutely everything. That is just an amazing price. It really is. So I'm just going to pop that on there and pop the paper. Look at that gorgeous paper. It's like it's been well thought out and well planned, isn't it, by the designers here at Crafters Companion, that it makes it all work together. Have you got the pad to flick through in a bit, Joe?
Oh yeah, I have. I'll flick back through that again in a second. Patricia says drafts have tails, but they hang straight down instead of sticking up. This stamp is definitely a giraffe. We watch a wonderful balloon entertainer each year who even puts an apple in the long giraffe neck. How talented.
He puts a what?
An apple.
In the balloon?
An apple. I think he puts a lump in the neck to signify an apple. Poor little dog. It was very cute at the beginning, says Charlotte, talking about Craig's dog. James says, I think what makes CCTV so good is that everything is so natural. Nothing is scripted as such, and everyone is so down to earth. It definitely isn't scripted. We can tell you that much. Bernie's going home, everyone. She's ready.
Bernie.
She's ready for softer side. See you later, Bernie. Myself and Bernie up with you midday tomorrow, which will be 8 a.m. on the East Coast for a great International Quilting Day deals, soft side of life. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
And she's just an amazing talent, is Bernie. Not only is she the most, I mean, she's just absolutely fantastic at what she does, but she designs a lot of stuff as well, so she does a lot of work behind the scenes for all the products as well when it comes to soft crafts. And not only that, she's probably one of the most kindest, loveliest, funniest ladies you could ever wish to have in your life. I feel really lucky sometimes that, do you know, when I talked about with Sarah and the team, and that I didn't realise the journey that this was going to lead me on when I first started with Crafters, and it was literally by accident, let me tell you. Somebody
Go on,
tagged
tell
me.
us a story, because you alluded to it earlier. It's such a good story.
So this is a true story. Before I finish my demo, this is absolutely true. One of my, lovely Claire, she's my niece, but she lives in Australia, tagged me in a post on Facebook about this Crafters Companion post that said, come along on this date and come along to it and come and see what it's all about. And it's about demonstrations, about design team members, and so on. And it says coming along and bring a few of your cards along. So I thought, oh, I think I might do that. I think I'll have a little look at what that was. So I literally just turned up at this hotel in Chesterfield. I can't even remember the name of the hotel now, on this particular day that I thought was an open day. I'm not going to lie, I thought it was an open day. And I went in, and when I walked in, they said, oh, go and sit over there, put all your cards out, and Leanne and all the team will come and meet you. And I'm thinking, Leanne Chivers, Leanne, like the crafting goddess that is Leanne. And I sat there and I was starting to shake then, because I thought, what have I walked into? And I was sat around all these people, they were all in little pods. Jan was there, I didn't realise at the time, but Jan was there, a few other people, and I sat next to a lovely lady called Arlene, who's become a dear friend who I met through Chesterfield, and sat next to a fabulous, talented designer called Kevin, and sat there and saying, what's going on, what is it? And then Meg came along, who I now know as Meg, came along and said, would you mind filling this in and tell us what you think about? And I'm thinking, what's happening here? And then she said,
this is the most Debbie thing ever.
Picture. So I just felt like this. She took a picture, and I'm thinking, what's going on? And then people started coming and sitting in front of us, and so what is it would like about, what would you like to do at Crafters Companion? What about the store? And I'm thinking, the store? What is this? And then I always remember this, because Gov was the manager at that time. I was talk about Sarah being the assistant manager. Gov was the manager, and he said, yeah, how many hours would you like? I'm thinking, what have I come to? It's a job. I was thinking, oh no, I was working at the dentist at the time, completely happy in my job. But I was like, I didn't realise it were a job. Recruitment
so
day.
You accidentally
so I'm just sat there
went
with like
to
a little
interview.
mini interview. And I'm thinking, oh my days, I thought it was just to come and see about Crafters Companion. So I'm sat there going, and the next day I got a phone call. We really liked you, Debbie. Would you come along and because we'd love to invite you along to the demonstration training, and also about coming along for an interview for the store. I was like, oh my days. And do you know what? As daft as it sounds, that accident that happened, because it was an accident, I didn't realise what that was all about. It literally did change my life. I took a leap of faith because I left a job that I absolutely did love. I left the dental practice that I worked for many, many years, and I absolutely loved working there. But I took that leap of faith in doing something that I actually love. It was an hobby. It was genuinely a hobby. And I've absolutely had the time of my life being on this team. I've met the most amazing people. I work for the amazing people who've become dear friends, Sarah and Leanne, Sarah, who you saw, people that hold such a dear place in my heart, and it's honestly been the best thing that I ever did. And now I get to work with lovely people like Joe and Ben and Craig and Bernie and Jan and everybody else. It's just been the most fantastic journey. So yes, that little tag in the post that got me there, that I thought was an open day, turned into what it is right now. So yeah, that's
hilarious.
how it all started.
That is so funny. The only person I know can accidentally go to a job interview, Debbie, and then get the job.
Yeah, only only me that could happen to, absolutely only. That's just how it works. So I tell you, it's definitely a very Debbieism kind of thing. That's what I will just say. That's who I am as a person. You can't change me even if I tried. So what I'm just going to do, Joe, is finish off doing my lovely, lovely card here, my little baby boy card. I think I'll have a couple of these pieces and I'll use, let me see if I can find, yeah, quick dry black. We'll have a quick dry black. Before I start composing this together, I'm going to pop a couple of these little string pieces on there as well. So I'm going to let me bring in a rocker block for this. Let me bring a rocker block in for this piece. Slightly bigger than what I wanted to go with, but I'll go with it, Joe. And then we're going to just pop this on in a couple of the places. Let me just wipe this off for a second. There we go. Right, so, and then I'm going to go on and just pop a couple of those on there. So pop on, and let's have another one on there as well. And I'll have it in a different place, this one.
Loads of people loving your story. Stephanie says, Debbie, you're so much fun. Thanks for sharing your stories. Hannah Law says, Debbie, it was meant to be. We love you. April says she's so glad that you did. And For Holiday saying, well, this is an amazing story. It was fate. It really was.
I think it was. Do you know when they say things happen for a reason? I genuinely believe that. I always remember sitting in that dental practice and one of the assistant managers there saying, Debbie, what would you like to do? We're like, what would your ideal job be? And I said, working in craft industry, but it's never going to happen.
And there we are.
See, never say never. That's all I'm going to say. Never say never. But like I said, it's just the best. Just the best. So what I'm going to do now is pop on my baby. So let's pop our little baby on there. So again, just pop this down. And then I'm going to just finish that off. Let me just pop that there so that those two fit on lovely. And we're going to pop as new. We'll pop that up in the top. I must remember to put my lovely giraffe on there as well. New, my lovely super enamelled giraffe. I love him. He's just gorgeous, isn't he? But he's just beautiful. Let's pop him down in that bottom corner. And then I'm just going to finish that off. Will that stretch? Oh, never mind. Not to worry. And that's just going to go... I probably would have brought it in a little bit closer so it looked like it were coming behind there. However, we've got there our lovely new baby boy card, which again, these are so lovely to work with, so easy to work with as well. And look at that beautiful shine by using a different ink pad there. Absolutely glorious. I love these, Joe. And it's a phenomenal price, it really is.
It really is absolutely awesome. And it all starts with you getting these gorgeous balloon sentiments. I'm going to take you back through them again in a second. I just wanted to give you a bit of a heads up what's happening sort of over the next few days. You've got a bit of an extended instalment of me this week. I'm actually with you for 5 days this week, so I've done an extra day today. Tomorrow, Softer Side of Life, myself and Bernie, we're going to be looking at all of those International Quilting Day deals. International Quilting Day was today. Then I have I'll try that again, shall I? I've got a craft class with the fantastic Debbie Fisher. She'll be back with me tomorrow. For that, we're looking at the inverted nesting dies and also the scoreboard Second Chance Sunday, where we crown your creation of the week and bring back some of the best deals from the last couple of weeks. Then, of course, our wake up call with Craig will be here. I'll be joining him for that on Monday. We've also got a launch day. The new pop-out shaped sentiment is going to be huge. Myself and Sarah will be here with that. We also have, of course, Monday Makers on Monday. Then we've got a masterclass coming up on Tuesday with Core Tools, myself and Debbie, and Launch Party as well coming up on Tuesday. And then the final instalment for me, you'll really be ready for a rest by then, let me assure you, will be Wake Up Call with Craig. But then, so you know we've been doing all the craft alongs, the presenters have been getting involved, haven't they?
Yes.
Well, it's a big one though this week, Debbie. I'm not sure if I am up to the challenge just yet. It is a foil press craft along with Craig. Already discussed that this is probably not a wise idea getting me involved for this one. And also then Creative Cravings with myself and Craig. Oh, it's a full Craig day on Wednesday. It's going to be Year of Craft, which is awesome, and stacked easels. So what a fantastic few days you've got coming up over the next 4 days. If you don't enjoy my shows, then what I'd say is come back on Thursday because Ben will be back by then. But yeah, I'm here with you for a few extra days. Lena says, lovely colours for a baby boy card, that one. Patricia says, Joe, please tell Debbie how quiet we all went while Debbie was telling that story. Absolutely, hanging on your every word, Debbie, which is lovely. Let me just take you back through the balloon sentiments that you've got available to you. Do you know what, Debbie? I've laughed so much today. My side is hurting here. And I just stood there thinking to myself, oh, have I done any exercise? And I was like, no, not for about 2 years now. So I thought, why is this hurting on this side? It's the laughing. I'm really sore. I've practically got abs after today. Right, let me run you back through these balloon sentiments. So you get the stamp and you get the die as well. You get those, and then you get the sentiments that you can stamp up onto there as well. So you've got love, also have birthday, friend, hello, you've got thanks, happy, and you've got congrats as well as baby. So they are your sentiments that are in there. Then though, what you get is all of the extra bits as well, which really finishes this collection off. So let me just grab those for you. What we've then got are these celebration essentials, which are these just here, which all look awesome. So you've got your dog, your balloon, your presents, your cupcake, you've got your bunting. Everything you need for a fabulous celebration basically is in there for you. And then that paper pad that Debbie was talking about a moment ago is this one just here. It's worth £12.99. It's your everyday celebrations, and it's brilliant for a whole host of different celebrations, really, as it says on the front. I meant a whole host of different occasions was the word I was looking for. Birthdays, thank you cards, hello cards, thinking of you cards. You can do them all from this paper pad. £67.83 if you're in the UK, £85.05 if you're across in the US. For platinum members, we take that down to $54.26 or $68.04, which is awesome. That means platinum members are saving over £40 and over $50 compared to buying the individuals. And shut the front door. Get 100 bonus points. Yeah, I know. How awesome is that? Patricia says she's had the greatest day with us today. I've had the greatest day today. It's been nice. It's been very busy for our Debbie because obviously she had all of her Crafters TV shows, and then she even popped up over on Create and Craft between shows, didn't you?
I did indeed, yes. It's been a lovely day. I've really enjoyed it. I really, really have. But we're not finished. We're not finished because do you know, I'm revisiting something. I'm getting ahead of myself a bit, but I'm going to be revisiting something that we haven't had on for a long time.
No. And we used to have them on a lot, and they were always very popular. Do you think we should do demo of the show first?
Oh, yeah,
I think we should. Do you know what? Why don't you rustle your bits and bobs together, Debbie, whilst I quickly take everyone through these stamps. How about that? Now, they are acrylic alphabet stamps. Do you know what I love about them, Debbie? They're tropical. They remind me of being in a hotel reception in Thailand. That's what they remind me of. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. And you've got your alphabets on here. Now, they're $2.99, $3.95, or any 6 for £12 or $16. We don't have the letter A, I'm afraid. All the others, though, are available to you. So I'd be fine. Debbie, you'd be fine. You could sell your name. Johnny, he'd be fine. Charlotte, no. You'd not. I wonder what you could use, though. I'm just thinking about initials to paper it together. I don't. Do you know what you could do, Debbie? Use these in conjunction with the make a statement dies that you've got, and actually then put your, the floral elements after. That might be a nice way to use them, mightn't it?
Absolutely, you could mix and match.
Absolutely. I know you've got something to share with us with these. Should we do that card of the show first, Debbie?
Yes. Yeah, so what did we start with? Started with the balloon one, so we started with the friend. You're my best friend there. So again, just had a little bit of a leakage down here, but never mind, it fell out. So quite like that idea though, so that's nice. So we've got, so shall we call that friend?
Friend, yeah.
Then we did new home. The Hazel shaker, new home.
Like that one?
Well, half shaker, but we're not going to go there. Yes, we got that one.
So
then
new home.
Did we do the mum? Yeah, we did the mum. So we did the mum card. So
you know that's going to win, don't you?
No.
It is going to win.
No.
Mum is that third one.
Then is me baby one. Was it the baby one? I think
it was baby.
The baby one. I got the baby one. There we go.
Gorgeous.
I did the quadruple, double, triple dip in there. So we got that one. So we said baby. That's
what you just
it.
do. That's what you just
That's
done.
it, yeah,
So
that's
we've got
it.
new home, friend, mum, or baby.
That's the one.
Get voting. So do get your votes in. You've got about 5-10 minutes, I would say. Get them in immediately. And our social media superstar for this evening is the lovely, I think it's Rachel, isn't it? It is Rachel, yes. So Rachel is manning the vote. She will count them all up and let us know who has won in the next 5 or 10 minutes or so. But these florals, Debbie, really nice for a bit of colouring because there's not too much space really, is there, to colour?
No, I love these. I just adore them, and it doesn't matter what colouring medium you use. These are just absolutely fabulous. So I've chosen, I've spelt myself a little word here. So I'm going to pop this and load this up onto my stamping platform. I'm going to use the larger one for this one. That's just because I'm actually popping a few on there. So I'm just going to lift that off for a second. They're all loaded up. I'm going to use my quick dry, but depending on what you're going to colour in with will be dependent on the ink pad that you use. The reason I'm doing this just for this time being is because I just want to show you the outline, the absolute amazing design that goes into these. And again, that lovely, it's almost like going down memory lane with these because I love these and I haven't played with them for such a long time, but they're absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to give that a nice coverage all over, pop that down, there we go. And then you can spell whatever it is that you want to spell. I'm hoping I've got that nice and covered. Oh, look.
Gorgeous. Love this, Debbie.
Beautiful. Do you love this? And
Yeah.
again, it's all that gorgeous detail. Let me just knock that off for a second. I don't want that to go on there, that little bit of inky bit there. But again, all this gorgeous design, all this floral wrapped around. It's like entwined around those beautiful initials there, those beautiful letters there. So when you add your colour to it, watch what happens. Literally comes to life.
Boom, Debbie.
Absolutely. Now, I could have spent perhaps the rest of the show and a little bit more with these, but these are, I actually use water-based products here. These are our lovely tricolours that we have in our range. And just go to your heart's content on how you want to colour these. Now I'm going to pop this in a little card, Joe, just for you. So I've gone really bright with this one. So I've got a lovely little bit of an orange textured cardstock and blue textured cardstock that I'm just going to matte and layer. Let's get to...
Orange and blue is like one of my favourite all-time colour combos.
Really?
Yeah. Whenever I was a kid, you know, you used to play Theme Park on the PC. Do you remember that, Charlotte? Debbie, do you remember? It was like a game. You played it on your PC. When PCs really couldn't do much, I don't think we even had the internet, but you basically built like roller coaster tycoon. That was the one we used to play. And my theme park, all the rides would be orange and blue. This orange and blue, Debbie.
Really?
Yeah, all
My
of them.
goodness, that's uncanny that I'd chosen those colours for that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a little askew with. No, I don't know what it is you're talking about.
Do you not? Okay.
No, it must be a bit before my time.
You can get it on your phone now. You can download it on your phone. Before your time.
I wonder if you'd get that bit before my time.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
I love that
before
Debbie
my
put
time.
a black and white photo on, as a throwback Thursday on Thursday. I got a text on, was it Wednesday night, Debbie?
Yes, because it went
from
on Wednesday
Debbie.
night.
So the photo went up Wednesday night of Debbie as a baby, as a little baby girl. And she had to text me to let me know that most of the guesses were saying it was actually me, this black and white photo of a baby. Turns out it was Debbie. You must have been a very beautiful baby. That's all I can say, Debbie.
Well, but that's the reason I would text him like, Joe, have you seen all comments? Have you seen? It's me. I went, it's me.
I must admit, there was a little bit of a similarity, though, don't you think? Did you not see it?
I
think so.
You smooth talk. You got to, Well, yeah, we'll go with it. But yeah, that was me as a little baby. I thought they'd forgotten me, Joe. I thought they'd forgotten. I've been seeing all the weeks progressing. I thought they'd forgotten all about my picture that I'd sent in way back when. But I was like, and then I said to Joe, they think I'm a boy. They think I'm a boy. But I did send a couple in there, but one of them was too much of a giveaway. So
Right, okay,
that's
you
why I
can see it.
used that one.
Right.
My mum were like, oh, isn't that lovely? I was like, yeah, mum. There with my big cheeks. Did you see how she put me in this position where everything looked like I got 5 chins and rolls everywhere? I'm like, Maureen, muzzle, that's what she got, Maureen. Did you see that picture? But I do love it. I love the memories that they evoke. And there we go, Joe. Look at that. There you go. A nice quick card there.
That's beautiful, Debbie.
And just a lovely addition. These stamps are absolutely brilliant. They really are. Depending on what you want to spell, go and choose, go and cherry pick which stamp it is that you want there.
And a nice big size as well, a lot like the shadow alphabets. Good for sort of home decor, door plaques, little signs around the place. I mean, they're going to be awesome for all of those. Now, one of you lovely lot is going to be winning all of these awesome crafty goodies because, of course, we're doing a crafty giveaway every single day as part of National Craft Month. And I am pleased to announce that today's winner is Lynn Miles. Lynn Miles, you are the winner. You just need to drop us an email, please, Lynn, to prizes@crafterscompanion.com. Prizes@crafterscompanion.com. Let us know that you're the daily National Craft Month winner. And I've just dropped a lot of that. It's all fine. Don't worry, Lynn. It was just a pay. What is wrong with me today? I'm like Butterfingers, aren't I? Oh, I was going to split my chinos there. And we'll get all of that. So,
Don't worry, Joe. I've got plenty of glue. I've got plenty of glue.
It did happen the other week. I got in the car and I don't know what happened. I sort of slipped as I went in and one foot went forward and they went all the way around. Luckily, it was on the way home. The most embarrassing times that has ever happened, Debbie, I was living in London for a little while, and I know what I was like. I was running late for work, and I still thought I had time to stop and get a double sausage and muffin on the way and a coffee. And I was at Hammersmith tube station, trotting down the stairs. One leg went forward, one leg stayed back. The coffee went up in the air, and they split from here all the way round to here. The thing was, Debbie, I was so late for work, I had to sit on the tube with like the telegraph over me on my way to work. And then when I got to work, they literally patched me up with safety pins. I did my whole of my shift sort of like bending down like this. I don't know why I felt the need to tell you that. Charlotte's absolutely gone. Honestly, covered in coffee and I lost a sausage and muffin. I didn't even get to eat it. Fuming, I was. Fuming. I had a jacket on, luckily, so that's how I was able to, make myself decent, and I didn't have coffee in my work shirt.
Oh, Joe.
Anyway, should we talk about the card of the show? Baby's out in the lead at the moment. So Baby is the winner, Debbie, with Friend a close second. Johnny's about to wet himself in there. So let's have a look at that baby card then, Debbie.
Oh, where's it gone? Is it my little baby card with me triple, quadruple embossing?
Charlotte had gone there. I think she'd gone home for a second there. Sorry, it's gorgeous, Debbie.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh dear, Joe. Excuse me a minute while I just get my breath back.
You need a double sausage and a muffin, that's what you need. Right, Stephanie says, I've just got the whole alphabet set, but I haven't had a play with them yet. So happy to see a demo. Dieta says, Debbie has such a great sense of humour. She really does. Patricia said, the baby chart, the baby picture was off the chart. Adorable. Sue says, Joe even ends the show with great laughs. Lynn says, oh wow, thank you so very much. I'm so shocked. I've won. Can you tell me what to do again, please? Of course, Lynn. Just, sorry, before all of that happened, just email us. You just need to email prizes@crafterscompanion.com. Prizes@crafterscompanion.com. It is still all there, I promise. Right, Victoria says, I'm crying over here with laughter. I am pleased. We do like to bring a bit of cheer to you here at Crafters TV. Now, don't forget about these uppercase and lowercase mini dies. They're awesome value, and they're going to be really grateful. We do still bring you a lot of these sort of little expression sentiments that are around this size, but these are brilliant because with these you can make your own, which is absolutely fantastic. $15.28 or $21.58 there is your price. All right, are we finishing? We're squeezing something else in before the end. Oh no, sorry. Just. I was like, there's 3 minutes and 10 seconds left on this show. I'm going to run you back through
Joe,
the
I was
blues.
packing everything away then. My heart nearly went in my mouth. I was going to get some samples out for you. That's what I was going to do. Just give me a minute while I go
No
and grab
worries.
some samples.
I'll quickly run back through the sentiments. I am in agony after today. I've not laughed this much in such a long time, Debbie, I must say. Right, let me take you back through what we've got. So you've got love. You do also have birthday in here, friend, hello, thanks, happy, congrats, and you've got baby in there as well, which is fantastic. Charlotte hasn't yet recovered, you know, from that giggling fit that she had. We were giggling before the show, telling all sorts of stories before the show, and she hasn't really recovered all day. Right, so in here you've then got, of course, all of the embellishments that go with that, which is fantastic. You've got the bunting, the balloons, your little animals in there. Is it a dog? Is it a giraffe? Who knows? It can be whatever you want it to be, which is fantastic. And then you're also going to receive as well, of course, the fantastic 12 by 12 papers, which are awesome. It's your everyday celebrations that you've got, and they are great for a whole host of different sentiments. Right, did you have a few samples over there you want to share with us,
have,
Debbie?
yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, these gorgeous I mean, I love these stuff. I love anything that's an alphabet or anything that spells words out, and I love these. I really wanted to finish on these because these are just absolutely beautiful. The gorgeous balloons there, realistic balloons, like you said, Joe. You can make them whatever it is that you want to make them. This is a lovely party invitation. A little bit there where we've got that lovely birthday together with the number ones there. You've got your friend on there as well. And Joe, this one's for you.
Ah.
Because honestly, I genuinely mean this. I love you with all my heart.
I love
you are
you
the
too.
best person to work with. I love the team here. Johnny, Charlotte, you've been fantastic today. Jake, in the background, it's been an absolute blast. Despite all the long hours and the long shows, it's something we love doing. We love bringing you this education. We love bringing you all these products and sharing all this and the giggles, because that's what it's all about. It's just having that lovely rapport with everyone, and that's what I love about the whole of this, the whole of this team, and that includes you that are watching as well, because without you, we would literally be nothing, wouldn't we, Joe?
We would
be nothing.
indeed. I'm going to leave you with this. The sausage and egg McMuffin incident isn't the first or last time that's happened with the trousers, by the way. Will has commented this. I vaguely remember Joe having safety pins in his trousers when he presented a show at Create and Craft. So funny. It has happened. It will no doubt happen here as well. It must be my thighs of steel. That's all it can be. Debbie, it's been an absolute pleasure. Don't forget to check out your baskets. Don't forget to join me as well for a great day of shows tomorrow. Got that fantastic Softer Side of Life show for you, a great craft class and Second Chance Sunday as well. Big thanks to Debbie. Thanks to Johnny and Charlotte next door in the gallery. And the biggest thanks, of course, to all of you at home. And thanks to Jake as well. Thanks, Jake. We'll see you back here for a full day tomorrow. Take care.